Alright, tell me when y'all can see the stream. It's on YouTube / Twitch / Restream, but anyway, I gotta sing a little song. I'm a Caribbean amphibian. I don't know why that song got... that was the first thing I thought of.
Alright, I can see the stream.
Same.
Okay, good evening ladies and gentlemen of the internet, I'm Stevo the Human. And with me today are some friends. Not Quakers and not Japari Park residents, but just my buddies.
Beaver and prairie dog personality compatibility.
Yup. I think I showed one of y'all this.
Oh my.
But I wanted that to be the first thing people saw. And yes, I heard you gasp there.
Everyone wants that beaver.
Oh yeah. And prairie dog is just the best fit, clearly.
Of course. Andrew, you'll soon learn to understand this ship, alright?
Alright.
Fully. Maybe in 2 weeks. What do you think of this, Oku?
Well, I ship this because Stevo is a prairie dog, because his waifu is beaver.
Oh. There you go.
Haven't I told you that I have the most attraction to Aurochs?
Yeah, you have, because it's a giant cowgirl.
Well, there you go.
And you're American as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, a cowgirl.
Welcome to stream!
Welcome to the stream where we argue which Moto Friends character is the best.
Eurasian Eagle Owl.
Cause she's the huge one.
I have no place in this debate because I don't watch that show.
I've seen like 3 episodes. He forced me
He
to
made
watch
me
them.
watch.
Okay, Siege, what is your favorite animal?
Cats, I guess.
Okay, there are
loads of cats.
Yeah, there are a ton of cat girls in Komodo Friends.
I am shocked.
Well, you can listen in on me while working on your game jam thing. By the way, if your game's good enough, I might play it in Extreme Yuxi. Sorry, that's someone in my YouTube chat.
Hi, YouTube chat.
Also, sorry I'm not doing Jackbox games this time around. Because I'm doing something even better. Okay, so let's narrow it down, because there are several cat girls in the show. And...
Fanfiction!
before we get to fanfiction, we gotta ship Siege with someone.
Send guys.
Good.
Let's see, there are several cat girls in the show, all of them, big cats, wild cats. You might have seen the memes of this girl called Serval. She has the M on her forehead.
Cause she's a Mario.
At Acon, HTF cosplayed Serval in a universe where Kimono Friends got canceled, and she had to take up a job at Whataburger.
Oh god.
Even though that doesn't make sense, because the show's a utopia where you're always satisfied. Not that kinda.
Unless the show gets canceled.
Well, I mean, he does say Whataburger's pretty good, so...
Yeah, Whataburger is
pretty
delicious.
satisfying.
You should convince Whataburger to make Japari buns.
Good.
I love how...
Didn't everyone think that he cosplayed Pichu?
Huh?
Didn't everybody think that HTF cosplayed Pichu?
Oh, Pichu. I think so. But anyway, let's see. The cat girls in Komodo Friends are Serval, in order of appearance, hopefully. Serval, Ocelot, Jaguar, Sandcat, Lion, and the best cat girl, Margay. So you got 6 to choose from, Siege.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
I've only seen Serval.
What, Margay's the one with the glasses and she gets the harem ending?
Harem ending.
If you watched the show, you'll know what I mean.
Oh god.
Lion leads an army that has won 51 battles because the other team uses the same strategy over and over again.
Well, why not?
Ocelot is seen for like 10 seconds and she sleeps.
That's what I feel like doing right now. So, I'll ship me with Ocelot.
There you go.
I've been up all night. I really
Yeah,
should
same.
not be hanging out here. I should be sleeping, but
Okay.
whatever. This
I completely understand.
this sounds fun. So I'm gonna stick around.
Let's see. And the other two, Jaguar can swim and lives
we
in
already
St.
reached
Louis.
the decision, Stevo.
And Sandcat has ADD and sings the end credits. Sure, let's go with Ocelot. And yes, there are several jokes like saying that she's really Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid. But more creatively is the pun with Ocelot and Othello, which works in Japanese. Anyway, on to the main event.
Alright.
I found several fanfic generators on the internet. And also special thanks to someone in the wagon, I'm going to save the best for last, and it's going to probably be the burger meat, the steak of the stream. The rest of these are going to be nice, tasty potatoes.
Oh god.
I love potatoes.
So this
They
first
all look pretty good, yo.
So this first one here is called the Sonic Fanfic Generator version 2.0. I know nothing about this, but
Oh no.
I feel like I'm going to regret this.
Go to Station Square, so I guess this is pre-Sonic Adventure 1.
You mean during Sonic Adventure 1?
No, pre-Sonic Adventure 1 because Sonic Adventure 1 just fucking... Station Square gets destroyed. What a spoiler.
Okay, let's see. Enter a noun.
Should we? Let's go the DeviantArt route and write down diapers.
Fine. That escalated quickly. Enter an adjective. I'm going to
Birdness.
bird.
Sure,
Feathery. Let's go with that.
Feathery.
Let's see. Enter my name.
Stevo.
There. Select a character from the list. And yes, Knuckles is in here. Wait a minute.
Knuckles.
Do they have Dr. Robotnik and Eggman as separate entries?
What?
I wonder. Okay, they have Dr. Robotnik, which I want to do. Who's Dr. Finitivus? Finitvis?
That sounds like an Archie Comics character.
Let's see. There's... Okay, so the list in order is Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Amy, Rouge, Omega, Cream, Blaze. Obvious weed joke there. Silver, Jet, Wave, Storm, Espio, Vector, Charmy, Mighty. Who's Ray?
Ray's from fucking
From
Sega
Star Wars.
Stevo, you're fucking disappointing me.
Co-host of
Ray's
Car
from fucking
Talk.
Sega Sonic, the arcade game. He's the third character that no one gives a shit about.
Oh, right. Let's see. There's Sally, Bunny, Antoine, Rotor, Mima.
Yeah, this has Archie characters, alright.
Okay, what it... No, it's Shiria's Toho OC, Mina. Remember when he did the April Fool's thing for Toho 16?
Yeah, she's from the Barchi comics.
Okay, there's Fiona from Shrek.
Oh, jeez.
Bean, in case you... Wait, you mean Has-Been from Dr. Robotnik's Mean
No,
Bean
Bean
Machine?
isn't Bean from Sonic the Fighters. Ah!
Oh, Bean Bark.
God damn it, Stevo.
Hey, you knew that was Bean from Sonic the Fighters?
Yes.
Bitch, you guessed it!
God damn it. He's a duck.
Okay. Bean Bark, Dr. Robotnik, Snively. I know who Snively is. Who's Julie
Yes,
Sue?
I don't.
Robotnik.
Who's Julie Sue?
Julie Sue is the fucking dumbass Ken Penders character. That's all you really need to know. It was a fucking... The Sue is there for a reason, pretty much.
Tikal, Chaos, Locke. I didn't know John Locke was in, I'm not talking about the Lost character, I'm talking about the philosopher John Locke. Because I'm that much of a nerd. No, actually, because I'm that much of an American, but...
Wow.
I didn't know there was a Sonic character named Locke. I don't know who King Max and Queen Alicia are.
Probably the Acorn Royal
Sonic 06, the pregnant?
Elias, Meg, Dr. Finitivus, Linda. Who's Linda? Linda?
That's another fucking... That's probably another, like, echidna character, but it's from the Archie comics. That's
Okay,
the one
I know Chris is the anime kid from Sonic X.
I'm Chris O'Neill!
Let's see. Scourge? Oh, Scourge the Hedgehog. That's a
Yeah, that guy.
freaking... Okay.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, Scourge the Hedgehog, who's like the umpteenth hedgehog that's supposed to be cooler than Sonic.
You got Scourge, you got Maria, who's dead, you got
Maria
Elise,
Robotnik.
who's fucking...
Elise, Elise,
who's
who's
fucking hanging out in goddamn Station Square, apparently.
Elise is. I thought Elise was retconned out of the Sonic series at the end of Sonic 06.
No, it's just that her world was reset and her memories were too, but not fucking Sonic's, I guess, or something. It's dumb.
Oh yeah, 'cause Sonic is God or something.
He does bestiality and shit.
Yeah, while they make love in the Windows
I
desktop.
don't give a shit about the bestiality.
Yes.
Romance is so fucking terrible.
There's Vanilla, who's Creeb's Bob. I'm
Yeah.
ashamed to know that.
She's the one that people apparently seem to like as a waifu or something.
There's Cosmo. Wasn't Cosmo like a chameleon or something?
Cosmo's from Sonic X. She's a fucking tree alien.
Oh, okay. Black Doom. That is not an original Sonic. That's right. That is not a canon
That's
Sonic
From
character.
Shadow the
That's
Hedgehog.
an
That is from
empty
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Voiced by Goku.
That is not a canon character.
He is canon. He's from Shadow. Well, actually, is that game canon? Who fucking knows at this point?
Let's see.
It's support.
Oh, I know. Shafra and Eraser are from
They're from
the
Secret
Storybook
Rings.
series.
Yeah, Secret Rings.
There's Sonic and the Secret Ring, Sonic and the Black Knight. What else would they do for the series? I feel like they should do.
The storybook series. They would do like Shara, Eraser. They would also do like Caliber and Merlina. Sinbad. I don't know.
Yeah, because the two entries in the Storybook series are based on 1001 Nights and The Tale of King Arthur.
Yeah.
There should be one for 1984.
Oh.
There should be one for like freaking crap. I used to have quite a few jokes for this. There used to be one for The Jungle by Upton Sinclair.
Really?
Really?
Oh man.
I want to see Sonic get grind up into sausage.
Oh. Okay.
You know what The Jungle is, right?
Dino. It's a
Okay.
jungle. Since we're already talking about the storybook series, might as well point out the obvious. Dino, it's a jungle.
No, the Jungle is an expose on the meatpacking industry back in its day.
Huh.
Like, it was originally meant to talk about, like, the unfair treatment of employees, but it talked about the disgusting processes of making the meat.
Oh yeah,
Packing.
that was a thing. I remember that now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that. All right.
Upton Sinclair himself said, I wanted to reach the hearts of the American people, but instead I reached their stomachs.
Yeah, that's. I remember seeing that quoted in our books.
Okay, and then there's Nicole. I don't know who Nicole is.
Nicole's from Archie Comics. She's a fucking
Oh,
nano machine that built her own fucking body or something.
Wait, I thought Nicole was like Knuckles with boobs, but okay.
No, Nicole's fucking is a little fucking hand computer that made her own body.
Okay, and then we got Generic the Hedgehog and my fan character.
Chili dogs are really made out of ground Sonic.
Oh Jesus!
Says Rogek's Guardian.
Where do you think all those extra lives go?
Alrighty, so I picked Dr. Robotnik from the first one, and here's the same list. I get to pick twice.
Alright. Knuckles.
Knuckles? Why Knuckles?
Yeah, with his four-headed
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can change it to be Knuckles and Knuckles.
Yes. Knuckle, lose. Knuckle, win.
Anyway, got Station Square, Westopolis, which sounds stupid, Central City, Knothole. I'd rather not go to Knothole.
Knothole's from fucking Sad AM.
Don't tell me it's from Archie again. Damn it.
It's from Archie. Everything is from Archie, man.
Okay. Castle Acorn, Mobotropolis, Robotropolis. Hey, I know where Robotropolis comes from. It comes from the Sonic OVA. That's really dumb. Why isn't Sarah?
Little knowledge on Sonic.
Yeah, why isn't Sarah in there? Sarah's the fucking she's kitty waifu.
Yeah, she's the cat girl in Sonic. Anyway, we got Angel Island. I'm not going with that one because that's the obvious one. Ark, Spess, High School,
Spence.
the Forest, a Dark Forest.
The forest or a dark forest?
Or I Riot.
Okay, the bedroom,
The bed.
the mall.
Obviously that one.
I really want to go with the mall because
Oh, guys.
I did have a phase with my sister about like doing Sonic OC roleplay, and we would make fun of how Amy goes to the mall all the time.
Oh my god.
The mall,
The mall.
the car, the beach, and apartment, the Thorndyke Mansion.
That's from Sonic X. Fucking Chris Thorndyke.
Oh, the lair of Dr. Eggman. I was thinking it was from like that one OV where Sonic does Luigi's Mansion.
I know
and there's
all of
that
these things.
waifu. Wait, what do you call the haunted mansion with the waifu in it from the promo?
From the, oh, you're right. I don't know what you would call that. It's just the haunted mansion from the fucking Night of the Werehog with the fucking cute ghost girl.
Okay,
That's the name.
The lair of Dr. Eggman, the bathroom. We can do a Hotel Mario crossover.
Nice and Knuckles to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Knuckles?
I hope he brought lots of grapes.
Lots of spaghetti.
Also, yes, Knuckles' favorite food is grapes. It
Is
says so in
grapes,
the instruction manual of Sonic 3, or is it Sonic and Knuckles?
Sonic 3.
Okay. Let's see, Haven, the Future, Soliana, or the Arabian Nights. Sure, let's do a hotel.
Alright,
Wait.
go to hotel.
Alright.
Alright, here we go.
Wait a minute, what just happened? I need to put all that in again? Alright,
What happened?
diaper, feathery,
Maybe you won't
Knuckles,
let you pick two Knuckle.
Knuckles,
Maybe
Knuckles,
too long.
and a hotel. Alright, fine. Stevo the Human, my Sonic OC.
Whoa!
Uh-oh. This doesn't work. This link doesn't work.
Hi guys, I'm John the Arbuckle. Why do you try putting something other than 2 knuckles in?
Alright, fine. Sonic and Locke and... Right, write my story. Nope, it doesn't work.
Good.
That was great.
Once upon a time, Knuckles, and Stevo went to the hotel. They bought a night. They stayed there and rested. They woke up in the morning feeling refreshed. The end.
Okay, let's try this again. Second thing, actually I should do Drabblematic. We're gonna get this short. Fill your own instant Drabble, just fill in the blanks, and the Drabblematic will do the rest. All fields are mandatory. Alright, so, single name works best. Let's see, Oku.
Our protagonist is Oku now.
And Owl.
There you go.
Hasten.
I'm so gonna...
Okay, we gotta think of like 9 adjectives.
Oh, geez.
Hello.
9 adjectives, why?
Black.
There's one.
Hyper realistic.
Hyper realistic.
There's another one.
Goddamn.
Is that an adjective?
Yeah, technically. It's
Yeah,
describing
technically.
the goddamn.
Ghostly. Sure, let's go with chaotic. Simos. Pornographic.
Graphic.
Lewd.
Mad Labs, the fanfiction game.
This is Mad Libs, the fanfiction game. Eschatological.
In keeping with their DeviantArt theme.
Charismatic. Yeah, I'll go with charismatic, and I'll spell it right. And let's just do sexy.
Oh.
Let's see how this goes.
Let's not show me this one.
And let's see, there are 5 adverbs to put in. Very
Flamboyantly.
verily, sure.
Very,
It gives us
Boy.
huskily as an example. Just use that for all 5 fields.
Huskily and
Use huskily in all 5 fields. Do it. I want you to do that now.
and fucking. And now I need 3 nouns. I'll go with egg,
Diaper.
diaper, and
There we go.
Egg.
and common Pepe.
Oh,
What? That won't attract the Magas. Let's not do that. Sure, let's go with homunculus.
What?
Okay, body parts. Alrighty, let's go with
Leg.
amygdala,
Wings.
wings,
wings, legs, and something else.
Oh, wing. It has to be singular.
Oh yeah.
Third leg.
and
Oh, I
third
don't have
leg.
to stream
Got it.
on. That's why I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Let's see.
No, it has to be singular, Stevo. Make sure it's wing. Singular.
I got it. It's wing.
Amygdala.
Let's see. Example. Swoosh for a. Let's see. I need another verb.
Watch me swoosh right in. Swoosh.
Wrecked.
Drew.
Screw? Sure, I'll go with screwed. Animal. I need an example of an animal. I'll go
Bag.
with what?
Bag.
Bag?
Bag.
Oh. Bag?
Yes. There you go. There's your joke.
Oh boy.
A la mode for the prepositional phrase. And an extended metaphor.
Sugoi.
Yeah, let's go with sugoi for one of the adjectives.
Good.
Sugoi.
Better actually work this time.
Um,
Oh no.
as bright as the sun. After
Sugoi.
Constantine and Ra make sweet, passionate love.
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
Oh god.
Love and have Utsuho as a station wagon love child. By the way, we need to think of 2 characters for this.
Ooh.
Wait a minute, I got mine. I think I got the perfect one. I think I'm gonna do Beaver and Prairie Dog.
God damn it.
What? You got 2 better ones?
I thought Oku and Owl was fun. You can do this, I guess.
Ooh boy.
Are you fine with Oku and Owl?
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oku and Eurasian Owl. Okay, grapple me. Let's do this shit. On a diaper in time, written by Stevo the Human. On a hyper-realistic and black morning, Oku sat a la mode. It was Valentine's Day and she was all alone. Her wing ached in sorrow for the secret love that she could never share. How could she expect Eurasian Owl to love someone with such a sugoi third leg? Flamboyantly, she began to recite a poem she had composed. Ah, my love is like a chaotic, charismatic egg, all on a summer's day. I wish my Eurasian Owl would swoosh me in her own goddamn way.
Goddamn way. That's surprisingly profound. Wow.
Flamboyantly, so she hadn't cleared her throat yet.
Yes.
Well, when she clears her throat, she hacks out a pellet. Do you? Eurasian Owl sat down beside Oku and pat her hand on Oku's amygdala. I think that could be arranged. Oku gasped fucking. But what about my sugoi third leg? I like it. Eurasian Owl asked, said huskily.
It's pornographic.
I think it's pornographic.
Oh.
They came.
Turned out great. Wow.
Really good.
They came together and their kiss was as bright as the sun after Constantine and Ra make sweet, compassionate love and have Utsuho as a station wagon love child. I love you, Oku said fairly. I love you too, Eurasian Owl replied and screwed her. They bought a bag, moved in together, and lived very ever after.
Oh my god.
That was the best. That was just.
That was good.
Who the hell is Shakespeare?
Okay, should I do this again?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
New draft
please
with the
do.
same words or with new words?
New words. Maybe.
Alright.
New words,
You.
please.
New words. Anyway, let's see. Now it's time to think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Mima.
Mima and
Soon.
Zoon.
God damn it. Here we go.
The Toho game that Mima will never star in again is
Let's
the love
see.
interest.
Old.
That's right.
Let's see. Now time for adjectives.
Flamboyant.
We're not doing flamboyant again. Throbbing.
Yes.
Robbing. This is no. Oh no.
Dank.
Excruciating.
Excruciating.
I don't like this now.
I see someone suggesting discharging or discharted.
I think I'll go with
Sleep.
discharge as one of the verbs. Discharge. There we go.
Oh god.
Discombobulated.
Discombobulated is not an adjective.
Alright.
Learn to use smart words right. Let's see.
I mean, it could be used as one, I think.
Scatological.
Imaginary?
Imaginary. Halal.
Lol.
What?
Lol.
Raw. And sure, let's go with Dutch. Let's see. Adverbs. Why do we need 5 adverbs? Let's see. Silently. Sexily.
Sexily, yeah.
Wait, sexily or sexually?
Both are fine.
Alright, I'll do sexily. Feverishly.
Limply.
Wimply.
Limply.
Oh, limply. And let's see, quixotically. Alrighty. And now for nouns. I need 3 nouns.
PC98.
PC98.
Impossibility.
Impossibility. And
Toilet.
toilet. I was gonna go with power saw, but sure, toilet. And now I need 3 body parts.
Cloaca.
Wait, cloaca. Oh,
That's
I know what a
good
cloaca is.
word.
Umbilicus.
What?
Umbilicus. And hat. Sure, let's go with hat for a body part.
Hat. I mean, yeah, sure, it's Toho.
It's yeah. And
Alrighty.
it's soon.
And for a past verb, go with pwned. I need an animal.
Remuhakri.
Sure, I'll go with Miko. And prepositional phrase. Let's see. With a side order of French. With the side order of of toasted raviolis.
Alright.
An extended metaphor. What's this?
Oh whoa.
Sure, let's go with like whoa. Alrighty, grabble me. Pow. Okay, The Battle for the PC-98 by Stevo the Human et
Oh
al.
boy.
Oh god.
With a side order of toasted raviolis, Mima pwned her PC-98. She had been busy with the PC-98 for hours, and now wanted nothing more than an imaginary cuddle or a Dutch massage from her lover Zune.
Well, clearly, that's canon.
She said this last thought out loud, and all of a sudden her halal Zune appeared at the door, grinning limply.
What the fuck? It's like the exact same plot. That's some sort of like statement about fan fiction as a whole.
Exactly.
I especially love the phrase halal Zune because of how much he drinks. Put down the PC-98, Zune said quixotically. Unless you wanted me to discharge that PC-98 in your cloaca.
Oh my god.
Viva put down the PC-98. She was fucking raw!
Thanks, Jordan.
She had never seen Zune so dank before, and it made her throbbing.
Maybe it's rhyming, guys. I have no idea.
Zune picked up the PC-98, then withdrew a toilet from his hat. Don't be so raw, Zune said with a dank grimace. Amiko
Like,
bit my
jerk
umbilicus
off in the
this
toilet,
morning.
Is that what's gonna happen next?
Amiko bit my umbilicus this morning, and everything became old. Now with this BC-98 and this toilet, I can quixotically rule the world. Mima clutched her excruciating umbilicus silently. This was her lover, her halal Zune, now staring at her with a dank hat. Fight it, Mima shouted. The Miko just wants the PC-98 for his own halal devices. He doesn't love you. Not the imaginary way I do. Mima could see Zune trembling silently. Mima reached out her cloaca and touched Zune's hat quixotically. She was halal. So halal. But she knew only her excruciating love for Zune would break the Miko's spell. No, hey, Marcy. Sure enough,
Oh, hey.
Zune dropped the PC-98 with a thunk. Oh, Mima, he squealed. I'm so imaginary. Can you ever forgive me? But Mima had already moved with a side of toasted raviolis. Like whoa, she pressed her cloaca into Zune's hat. As they fell together in an old fit of love, the PC-98 lay on the floor, throbbing and forgotten.
Well, throbbing and forgotten. Poor PC-98. It truly was forgotten.
What does halal mean?
Permissible
Muslim.
under Islamic law.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this again.
Okay, let's not do that one for now. I gotta show the self-insert story. Shoutouts to Spaz.
Yay!
Okay, so welcome to the self-insert fanfic generator. It's nothing more and nothing less than what it says on the tin. We have preset characters available from the Fire Emblem series, but we also allow completely custom characters, and nothing in the story restricts this to Fire Emblem World. This is a Fire Emblem thing, right? For simplification purposes, please consider this to be an AU if something seems to be at odds with the setting.
Alright.
With no further ado, let's begin.
Oh, man,
Yay.
Fire Emblem fanfic.
Alrighty, we recommend that you let us walk you through to generate your first story. On the other hand, if you know exactly what you're doing, you can jump to the main menu now. Let's just go through it. Would you like to create your character yourself? Yes. What is your name? Which name of mine should I use? Or who wants to volunteer?
I'll do it. Whatever.
Alright, Andrew steps up.
Alright, so, Andrew the Trogdorse.
That's me.
Actually, let's just call you Trogdorse.
God damn it. Okay.
Trogdorse.
I'm
What
gonna
is?
talk.
Let's see. What is your gender?
I am attack helicopter.
I'm sorry, but attack helicopter is not an option, so I'll have to go with I don't see my preference listed here.
Damn it, guy.
Yes.
Whatever. I'm fucking.
Okay, fine. We'll make you a dude. Alright. Okay, so how is your hair styled?
Beautifully.
Beautifully. I want to go with I have 2 cute pigtails.
Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Because
Me.
choices are, it's very short, it brushes against the top of my ears, it falls down to my shoulders, I let it fall past my shoulders, I tie it back from my face, I have 2 cute pigtails, I put it in a braid, and I'm bald and I don't wear a wig. But let's go with the pigtails.
Alright, sure.
What is your hair color?
It is.
Is rainbow an option?
Yes, if rainbow is an option. I just
Make
love
it.
how it doesn't say yellow
Every color to
or
make a
blonde.
rainbow, Luigi.
Okay, I love how it doesn't say yellow or blonde, it says golden.
It says golden. God damn it.
Okay, so you want to go with rainbow?
Yeah, sure. It's many different colors.
You can pick any color. Alright, fine. What color are your eyes?
I gotta wait to see the options.
Okay. They're colors, alright? You know how
Yeah, but
colors
is there
work,
anything
right?
special like last time? They're different colors.
There's gold.
Yeah.
Sorry, shit.
I'll be a fucking.
There's
I'll be
golden.
A fucking living clown.
There's golden and hazel. Also white.
Pick white.
We're going different colors.
Get polka dot.
Oh, white actually works. Yeah, let's go with white eyes.
White
Alright.
eyes.
What would you
Yeah.
say is your skin toned?
Oh.
As white as humanly possible.
Okay,
White
the-
is
The whitest possible is extremely pale, I burn up in the sun. The other are light skinned, tanned, dark skinned, or my color isn't listed here.
The color isn't listed here.
Yeah, that's
I
pick the
don't
last
feel
one.
very comfortable being labeled like this.
I'm gonna go with extremely pale.
Fuck you.
Do you have
Alright.
any unique features listed? You might have many of them. Please tell me one at a time. Grayed out options have already been recorded. So, do you have any culturally significant tattoos?
I have a tribal tattoo.
Okay,
It's the one I saw on my Game Boy Advance.
okay. I have a noticeable scar.
Yeah, sure.
I have a mark as proof of my heritage.
Yeah, sure.
I am a Hurenzu.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Andrew confirmed for a Hurenzu. I have wings.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, he's confirmed for Toki. I have a mustache.
Yeah, sure.
I have facial hair on my chin.
It's just
Yeah, sure.
I kind of have a mustache, but please offend.
That's all of them. Okay. What
he just
haunts
has
you?
them all.
We understand you might have to get it off of your chest. Okay, just say whether these things should apply to your character. I know my mother to be dead. There's also I know my father to be dead.
Yeah, we'll go with both of those.
Both.
It's gonna be super tragic.
Actually, my mother's fate is unknown to me, or my father's fate is unknown to me. I was shunned from the community of my childhood. I still have scars from the previous romantic relationship. I will never be good enough. Something terrible happened to me. I still have nightmares. I am bound to my country. If I should fall in love, surely I could not choose. It's not proper for me to be in such a relationship. I must admit it's wrong. The weight of my years burdens me so. I'm already bound to another, and yet I find myself in love. I'm not strictly speaking alive. Something that you can't even fathom. Oh, that's the last one.
All of these things.
Well, yeah, I was about to say,
All of
what's
the
the button
above.
for all?
I can pick all. Oh, wait a minute. I can't pick them all.
We let you type out what you want.
No,
No,
you
you
either have
can't.
to
It's
pick I
options.
don't know what happened to my mother or my mother is dead. So, which one is it?
Mother is dead.
Okay, mother is dead, father is dead.
Father is dead. They're both dead.
I was shunned from the community in my childhood. Self-scars.
There's like a band download or something. I want quiet.
Oh, no. Okay, I see this quite a life. So how old are you for your species?
2100.
For your
A million.
species, like in comparison, are you an adolescent, a young man, an adult,
Oh boy, he's
middle-aged, or old?
he is a young man. That's
Old.
Okay, I'm a. You want to say old? I can't believe there
That's
isn't an
not what I
option
said,
for.
but okay.
I can't believe I'm immortal isn't an option. But I think I'll go with a young man.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, where do you consider yourself in life to be in society?
I consider myself to be in the trash can in my society.
Okay, so you're lower than dirt. No one will love me if you knew. I barely scrape out for a living. People look down upon me. I'm just a commoner. Things are tight, but I get by well enough. I do pretty well for myself. The people respect me in my trade. I don't have any special talents, but I have a lot of resources and assets none to the left. I live very comfortably. I am an aristocrat, royalty, and your legend and myth, and my existence lies above the aimless lives of mortals.
Legend
yeah,
and
that
myth.
last one, yeah.
I want to do lower than dirt.
No.
I want you to be the trash man.
I'm
Oh, I'm sorry. The trash man is legend and myth. I want you to just be trash.
no. I refuse.
I'm doing it.
This man needs to be documented.
Okay, you're still getting documented. I like to get to know you as a person. Would you like to answer some questions? Can you describe yourself?
How long is this?
I don't know. It's pretty long.
This is just character creation, right?
Yeah, it's character for creation for a dumb self-insert story, which probably will go nowhere. I like to get to know you as a person. Okay, do you want to do a quick quiz or summarizing yourself?
I'll summarize myself.
Okay.
Better
On
guy.
on a scale of 0 to 10, how dominant are you?
10.
What is that? Is
Zero,
that the question
zero,
that comes
zero.
out of that?
Yes.
99.
Say zero. Say zero.
It's a
Yeah,
zero.
say 0. Yeah.
Okay, fine. You're a bitch.
We're doing this.
Let's see. Which of these?
I can't get guys.
Let's see. Which of these describe you? Don't worry. These traits are not mutually exclusive. I try to be kind to people. I strive to be a good person, and I help out when I can. I'm unique. I would be bound by law or tradition. Well, I will find my own happiness. Where the trauma in my life haunts me, I wish there was someone who could ease the pain.
The third one. He's emotionally deep and wrecked.
Okay. Let's see. What will you wear on an outing with your beloved on a temperate spring day at the beach? Let's start with the top.
Let's see here. I'm going topless.
Okay, you're going topless.
Oh
Alright.
boy.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
What are you wearing with that?
Just a minute.
Bottomless.
Oh, sorry. But there's a host of things to choose from.
No, what are you wearing with that? Nothing.
Alright, fine. Not even
naked.
underwear.
How about a hip-hugging miniskirt?
Oh crap, I have to
How
go
about
back with. Sorry, I already went with nothing.
God damn it. Alright.
Okay, not even underwear?
Not even.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Not even.
Just be aware that this is work safe. Right. I see. Hopefully you're... Okay, what about accessories?
Oh my fucking god.
I want to go with the sheathed dagger. Because that's the edgiest.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fair.
Okay.
Please pay attention to my awesome high heels.
By the way, you quote-
Dagger,
look-
eh?
Let's see. Do you want a Fire Emblem character or
Fire character.
someone beloved by many, or let me tell you about someone new, or a randomized love interest?
Let's go with Fire Emblem character, whatever the fuck. I don't care.
Nah, I'm
Let's
going to
get a
pick your
lineup
love
of, like-
interest.
They can play awesome.
Hmm. Do 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 do.
What about like a
Her
hat or
name?
something?
Crested ibis.
Oh, there we go.
Hmm.
What a ship of the ages. This abomination and this anime girl.
I think I need to watch live stream for often. I don't really do much.
Alright, I'm doing this. She's a young woman.
Adolescent. Make the main character.
Wait.
pedophile.
Wait, what's Crested Ibis's rank? I think I'll go with comfortable life. Yeah, that's fine. How dominant is Crested Ibis? Fucking
Not.
7, I think. Hmm. Yeah, in an awkward and eccentric way. Let's make her a manic pixie dream girl.
What?
What does she smell like? Hmm.
Bird.
Like she's had too much to drink, which she probably has.
Is this
Oh,
all
yes.
for the love
Yes.
interest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, she's rather
Is
thin.
any of this even gonna be relevant to the story? Is this
Okay.
gonna be like a fucking Tale of Two Cities?
I'm shipping you with Crested Ibis because you two are best singers.
Okay.
Alrighty, how have you two met?
That's not a compliment.
Yeah, really.
Okay, how did you meet Crested Ibis? Did you save her? Did she save you? Were you fatefully introduced? Or have you known each other for a long time?
No, each other since we were children.
I'll go with fatefully introduced.
God, what are you fucking...
It's a forced romantic relationship.
Alright. Good.
So what would you like to get off your chest? What would you like to confess to?
Preferably this fucking cleft in my chest.
Let's see, the secret that you cannot fathom. I think I'll go with that.
Alright.
What about Crested Ibis? Her secret you cannot fathom.
Nice.
Okay,
Alright,
do
we
you
both
have
got secrets you cannot fathom.
do you have a special name for Crested Ibis, or does Crested Ibis have a special name for you?
ISIS.
ISIS.
Crested
God.
Isis.
What?
Oh boy.
Is that good a great option?
Crested Isis.
Oh my god.
What is Crested Ibis's name for you? Bag
Bag
2.
Bag 2, that's me, okay.
Electric Boo.
What's your name, Cody?
Alrighty, so do you like happy endings or not?
Oh yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, you're going to have a happy ending at the massage.
Yay.
It should be Electric Bagaloo.
Electric Bagaloo, fuck you.
It'd be like a
Holy-
everything flea.
Okay. Alright, I think this is the story. Now, my self-insert story by Stevo the Human, with a
Oh,
little help from
boy.
Andrew.
Mhm.
What was
Yay.
it that brought them together to be united in this perfect love? It must have been fate in mortal form that brought them together. He knew from the moment he laid eyes on her that they were meant to be. From then on, Trogdorst was sometimes needy and close, but then suddenly cold and fearful. Crested Ibis tried her best to hide her pain, but it was pain in her globes. It was plain in her globes. Wait,
Your globe.
I know globes is a
Alright.
way to describe eyes, but also a way to describe something else.
Elaine and her globes.
That's what how it is this very day, and also shut up, chat. Yes, he often reflected upon that day with fondness. It was a day that had changed his life, after all. Trogdors, a sorrowful young man in his best years, stood alone on the beach, gazing over the royal blue water with his mournful lily-white orbs. His opaline hair danced lightly in the ocean breeze. He tried to deny the stirrings in his heart, resting his cheek against one hand, as he discreetly patted at his sheathed dagger. The sun
Oh
glinted
my.
off his silvery shoulder.
What the heck?
Patted at his dagger.
Yes.
The sun glinted off his
Patted at
silvery
his
shoulder.
dagger.
Remember, this is work safe.
Sure.
The sun glinted off his silvery shoulders, and he relished the feel of the fresh air against his milky legs. His many-colored coiffure flowed out in pigtails from either side of his head, complementing his lachrymose pale visage. A heterochromatic mustache brushed against his lip. A many-colored growth of hair adorned his chin. An elaborate tattoo snaked its way around his visible skin. A prominent scar stood out on his silvery skin. A noticeable sigil provided proof of his
Costume
descent.
board!
Furry ears flicked at the top of his head, and he twitched his opaline tail.
Oh, the classic.
Beautiful wings sprouted from his back. For a moment, he absorbed herself. He absorbed herself in these thoughts of him and crested ibis.
Okay.
What a introduction. So many details.
Okay, his ears pricked at the sound of familiar footsteps. He switched his tail happy and looked up before crested ibis even spoke a word. Trogdors, she said simply, with eyes averted, a blooming blush and a beaming grin. Her lemon-colored globes complemented her platinum hair, brushing against her shoulders, belying her unique heart. Belying. She was dressed in that exotic fashion which she was most comfortable. Her skin was healthy color, touched milky, and her form was slight. Furry ears flicked at the top of her head, and she twitched her ivory tail. Beautiful wings were folded against her back. As Trogdors drew nearer, he caught a note of her familiar reek of tavern ale. His pulse softened. It always reminded him of the time they shared.
Crested ibis, I feared you might not come.
Trogdors whispered.
Nice.
Her eyes widened. Of course I came. He shook his head.
Everyone else abandoned me, Luigi.
That's awful, Crested Ibis mumbled. I swear I won't. He affectionately reached out to him and carefully he wrapped his fingers in hers. With that, they began to walk along the beach. As they proceeded tenderly down the shoreline, Trogdors' fears mused over the doubts that haunted him, trailing him like a mournful shadow. His lips softly parted from the confessions that welled up in his throat, only to be swallowed back in grim defiance. Trogdor struggled to keep together his fragile composure.
Glad I was able to see you today.
Trogdor whispered,
Why?
steadying
Oh,
his
why?
tremulous voice.
Well, I would still have you here, that's,
A faint flush tinged Crested Ibis's cheeks. She oogled. She turned his face away with a nervous laugh. Me too, Trogdors. Crested Ibis didn't pick up the hint of foreboding in Trogdors' tone. So, what's on your mind? Despite the enthusiasm in Crested Ibis's reply and her grin, Trogdors' heart sank like their feet in the ocean-kissed sand. What would Crested Ibis think of it? Would she recoil in disgust? In fear? In ridicule? But Crested Ibis was different from the rest. Under that charming, outgoing exterior there was a truly kind heart. Trogdors had previously known nothing but loneliness and isolation until Crested Ibis came into his life and filled it with her warmth. Pain and doubt had plagued Trogdors before Crested Ibis nearly extinguished it with her infectious optimism. Although duty and obligation bound Trogdors, with Crested Ibis by his side, he could abandon her anxieties during those precious moments they spent together. I just love how I told, like, the proper pronoun for each character, but it's still pronoun confused. Trogdor shook his bowed head slightly at the thought. He was lying to her. Trogdors wasn't worthy of her kindness. Trogdors was nothing but an outcast, a freak, abandoned goods, always falling short, damaged beyond repair, inextricably tied to the burden of commitment, wounded by the unexplainable. Trogdors was undeserving.
Dun dun dun.
Before Trogdors could
end.
notice. No, that's not the end.
That's the end of the story, guys.
Yep.
Happy ending.
Happily ever
That is-
after.
Yep,
Nope.
it's the end. Let's just get out of here.
Go, go, boy.
Before Trogdors could notice the impeding flood, a bit of dampness flecked and darkened the sand at his feet. Tears were rolling down his cheeks in soft rivulets, like hot bullets. What? Then came the sobs, breathless and soft as the dark bile in his heart came to a boil and bubbled up in the form of quiet, trembling whispers. Hey now, Crested Ibis murmured, pulling Trogdors close to her chest. Which, by the way, were big boobies.
Oh god.
What's the matter? Trogdors pulled away and gazed into Crested Ibis's concerned crystals. The affable gaiety those deep flaxen orbs once held, and since given way to tender distress.
It's nothing. Please do not trouble yourself, Crested Ibis.
Trogdors cast his troubled visage aside and fought back the welling tears, glinting gold as they caught the light off the heaven's sympathetic glow. The ocean rolled inside with his shuddering breaths, and the flocks of seabirds overhead sung their lament. A newfound resolve set itself in Crested Ibis's eyes, and he pulled Trogdors close. That's nonsense, she murmured comfortingly, slowly stroking Trogdors' upper back. You've got to tell me what's going on.
I can never do that to you, Crested Ibis. There's something about me you don't know, and I fear it's too much to bear.
Come on, what would be so bad that you wouldn't tell me? Crested Ibis attempted to cheer Trogdors up with a reassuring smile.
I'm afraid the answer might terrify you.
Is that all? Crested Ibis stammered.
I've already been alone once, Luigi, and I don't think I could stand it again.
But you won't be. You have me, don't you, Mario?
Something
Oh god.
might be keeping us apart. Yes.
Okay, I'm going back to Toki. How bad could it be?
There's a reason I am the way I am. A dark secret hidden deep in my past that I wanted to keep from you. You're so happy, and I couldn't stand to take that away from you.
It's me, Trogdors. Come on, you can't keep stuff like that bottled up.
I can barely put it into words. You treat me so well, and I never want this to change.
What makes you think it'll change? Though comforting, the kindness in Crested Ibis's reassurances only aggravated Trogdors' grief.
Act as nonchalant as you please, then, Luigi.
Trogdors sounded louder than he had intended to.
Well, you can get
It's horrible all the same.
Well, whatever it is, I don't care. We'll bear it together. The sudden firmness, yet gentleness in Crested Ibis's voice drew a slight gasp from Trogdors' lips. Crested Ibis truly cared. For a person like him, he shook his head, another wave of racking and sobs overcoming him. After a few moments, they found themselves walking down the beach again. Trogdors couldn't stop thinking about his incomprehensible secret. It plagued him endlessly. While he was far from her, and while he was near, it threatened to consume him. When he had yet let the faintest hint slip in the moments before, he had already taken so much of his will. With concerned, Crested Ibis turned her energetic spheres toward him. Oh my god, this is dragging on.
It is. Wow.
Uh-huh.
It is. I have to go. It's almost midnight.
Okay, go to bed. With concern, Crested Ibis turned her energetic spheres towards him. Trogdors, what's wrong?
Crested Ibis, it's...
And at that moment, everything came together. All the magic and the hurt had been building that day, and she locked her depths with his and whispered, "You can tell me." It was like a floodgate burst, or some barrier of fear had been struck down. Trogdor shook his head, and everything came out at once.
I don't know if I can put it into words, Luigi. Lately, it might not even be just lately. It's nothing. Crested Ibis, it hurts a lot. Crested Ibis. There's nothing that helps, except that sometimes I feel a bit better when you're by my side.
Crested Ibis listens silently and solemnly. At last, when all the words had left him and he was at a loss for words, she reached out to him and took a deep breath to wish her back. I know, Trogdors. I know how it feels. You see, it's been on my mind, too. My incomprehensible secret. I haven't told you. It's been bothering me, too, but never mind that. Crested Ibis placed her hands on Trogdors' shoulders. I'm here for you, Trogdors. As long as you need me. Trogdors' eyes began to burn. He abruptly pulled her into a fierce embrace. Her orbs widened at first, but then she felt overwhelmed by emotion and succumbed to the warmth of his touch.
You,
Trogdors whispered, his breath hot on her ear.
as long as you're here, I can make it, Luigi.
They held each other as tears trickled down cheeks and drifted to the shifting sands to be carried away to the sea. With time and soothing embraces, their pain dissipated into a mist swept out by the ocean breeze and into the setting sun. They basked in each other's quiet companionship for a few moments.
Oh my god.
By the way, Crescent Ibis said, trying to keep her voice level and blush off her face
What
and
the
failing.
hell?
It's not that I don't like to see you, because I do like to see you, but, we're on a beach, a public beach, and...
I thought you might like it better.
Trogdor whispered with tears flowing in his eyes.
No.
I'm sorry, forget I said anything, she said quickly. By the magic power of love. Trogdor did somehow manage to forget the slight to his dress, and things went back to normal, apparently.
Oh my.
Look, it's the sunset. Trogdor lifted his head at Crescent Ibis's words to behold the dying sun's carrot-colored radiance.
Just a minute.
Your line is
What? That's it? Just
Yup.
just that.
Your line is
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, after a
Good night,
moment of,
Ken.
after a moment's
Okay.
silence, she said quietly and seriously, It's destiny, isn't it? Us, together. He clasped her soft hand and murmured in response.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky.
She
Yeah,
brought her
just-
clasped hands to her lips. As long as the world goes on, as long as time flows, we'll still be together. Trogdor sighed with contentment and brought her closer. He gazed at the beautiful tawny rays of the falling sun, thinking about everything that had transpired on this day and all that would pass between them.
I love you, Luigi.
I love you too, Trogdors. We should have nicknamed her Luigi.
We should have.
Their lips met and many
Wait,
colored
time.
strands met light-colored ones, aflame with the dying light. The sand was their witness, and the rumbling ocean their approving audience. And Crested Ibis, his eternally faithful lover, Trogdor thought to himself that nothing had ever been so perfect for him as this. This concludes our tale. Would you like another? No.
No, that took long
Yeah.
enough.
That's a weird
I like a good one.
It was like 5 minutes of action.
I got
all
dying here.
together.
That
That's
was
it.
like 5 minutes
This
of action
one.
after like
Okay.
half an hour
Gibo.
of putting things in.
You
Yeah.
do it a lot, Gibo?
Huh?
I'm asking if you do it a lot, because I have a lot to catch up.
Oh. No, this is the first time I've done something like this.
Oh. Man, I mean, I still watch more videos on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking with like something in your mouth? Because
No.
I can hardly
I'm-
understand what you're saying.
No, that's the way I talk.
Alright. Alright, so we got one more of these. Welcome to the
Alright, let's
fanfic maker, which is probably the most advanced one of these, and probably the most exciting.
Yay.
No.
Welcome to
I,
the
I think.
I understand the dangers of my sanity.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very reassuring.
Welcome to the Fanfic Maker, prestigious site for pointless stories. Specify the details of your chosen fandom and move the sliders depending on what type of story you're looking for. The page will then generate a story based on your input. You can also share snippets of the generated story by highlighting it and choose Share This Quote. Once the snippets have been inspired by real examples of fanfiction from such sites as fanfiction.net. Because of the potential sexual and violent stories, readers are warned. Ooh, this is where things are getting sexy. This generator is definitely not work safe. The creators cannot be held responsible for the use of this software, nor for any eye gorging or brain hemorrhages that may happen from reading what it creates. Additionally, under European law, we have to inform you that this site, like many, uses cookies. These cookies are not to eat, but rather to allow the site to store tiny bits of data on your computer. We use them for analytics, so we know. There we go. So we know how many people visit our site, and advertising. So every few years we can buy ourselves a beer. In the future, we may use them to store user preferences too. By proceeding, you agree to both the cookies and the negative effects of the sanity the site will have. You have been warned. All right, let's do this.
Let's go back like blue.
Wait, the site uses
The dirtier, the better. Right?
advertising? Oh, great.
I just love.
That's just great.
I just love the hint. If you make a Sesame Street fanfiction with high sex, you're probably going to hell. Also wrong, you are.
God.
Also, let's see. Fandom selector. We got a lot.
No. Wait a minute, hold on. This
What?
Just
website
do
is
the
also
total.
telling us that our data is up for sale for advertisers.
Is Toho in there?
Yes,
No,
Toho is in
Toho.
there.
Oh,
Yeah, Toho. Look for T.
oh, here. Above
no.
X-Men.
Yep.
I can't do Coho. I don't know anything.
Crossover mode, King of the Hill and Toho.
Yes, I was just
Hey.
about to say King of the Hill.
All right, let's
Hey,
do
What
Yeah.
is King of the Hill?
King of the Hill.
Awesome, but that's
Know what
gold.
JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Alrighty.
got-
Let's see. Should we also add Splatoon in there?
Yeah, it's
They
good.
got gold.
What the hell? Why
These
not?
backwards Japanese don't even have propane.
Also, ball playing, actually.
No, but we have the power of
Back up.
Phoenix.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh wait, they got gold.
Should we do Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're doing 4 of these.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm-
Last call.
Oh, King of
Also,
the Shrine.
we shouldn't do a crossover with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because, well, we already got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in here.
Wait, now what would be,
Oh good God, better Harry Potter.
King of the Shrine Wars now? What?
Okay. Anyway, let's...
Now I don't know what to call it.
Alrighty, so I think we're just gonna confirm it here. Crossover, King of the Hill meets Toho Project. Wait, meets Splatoon. Blah. Well, let me stop doing this. Alright, King of the Hill meets Splatoon meets Star Wars versus Toho Project. And where do we want this to take place? Like, what time period?
Stevo's bedroom.
How about you just give us a what?
Okay, what they have.
The selection is caveman, fantasy, future, medieval, modern, modern fantasy, or Victorian.
Modern?
Sure, let's do a contemporary. Alrighty, hero's name. I don't want to do a UFIC.
You that's just you. Yeah,
Boy.
great name. Fucking imbecile.
But
Hank Hill is Gappy.
Alrighty, fine. Well, we'll do Hank Hill. Hero's superpower, propane. Hero's hobby.
Yeah.
Propane.
Bill.
Banging little girl?
Wait, hold on. Did you forget to change the hero's gender?
Alright.
Keep it.
Yeah. No, let's make him a dude. Let's see. Hero's hometown, Inkopolis. Sure, let's do this.
Curse you, stream delay. Yeah, I know how you
Oh.
feel. I get that. Like 7 seconds of delay.
Hero's hobby is dang it, Bobby. Let's see. Female sidekick 1. Reimu.
Yeah.
Male sidekick 1. I like the idea of Han Solo.
Yeah, same.
Let's see. Female sidekick 2 would be Marina. And male sidekick 2 would be
Captain Caliber.
Cap.
15 second. Rip. Connection.
Oh, by the way, the villain is Sakia for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
We can change the villain, but the current one is Sakia.
How about we
I
think of
love the
something
idea of
else?
this.
Something more cringeworthy.
Mima?
Unzan.
Wait, male sidekick 2 would be Unzan. Sure, let's go with Unzan.
Ooze.
Oh,
Let's see, and the is propane and propane
Oh,
accessories.
God.
All right, relationship. Who are we gonna ship?
Oh boy.
You can ship any two characters we put in.
Oh God.
Mario.
Um.
I don't know. I'm gonna look up anything.
I think I'll go with Hank Hill and Unzan.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, author's name.
Serenity Dark Moon.
I think I'll just go with myself
Yeah.
for now.
Stevo the human.
Or wait a minute. Let's do this, Andrew.
Wait.
Talos Angel.
What are we doing?
Talos.
You'll see.
Wait.
Okay.
Wuchang?
So
Oh,
Violet's
Wuchang?
How you pronounce that?
Wah! Why are you doing this? They're dead.
By the way, it's pronounced Wu Chang'an.
They're dead. Why are you doing this?
Okay.
Alright, anyway, violence rating. How much violence should be in here?
All of
A
it.
lot.
Alright, I think I'll set it to
I think
max.
the third thing has to
Maximum.
be a lot.
Yeah,
Let's
because
see. Ego
it's like-
rating.
got Star
Ego?
Wars.
Max.
Got,
Yeah. How much author ego should be in here?
All of it.
medium
No.
per se.
Hold on, I'm
Or
Falcon.
borderline medium-ish to low.
Yeah, let's go with this. Not too much ego. Sex. How much sex should be in here?
No
Lots.
sex because Hank is a prude.
Okay, cliche
that's
rating.
true.
How much cliche should we have?
Be low.
Low.
Love
Just
everything. No
go-
quick A.
Minimum?
absolute minimum.
Okay,
Oh god.
let's see. And intro, definite, never, or a crapshoot.
Intro. Wait,
oh.
what? Where does it say that? I can't see it.
Should the
What
art
clap?
Now I see
should the author
What the
introduce the story?
Oh yeah, sure.
Wait,
I don't.
Always. All right.
I'm Falcon.
did,
Go, go,
did,
go.
we, did we decide on maximum sex?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
you did.
decided on
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, and I'm spelling it wrong apparently.
What?
It's
Spelling
gonna have
what
blood
wrong?
and sex and gore, and it's gonna have characters from King
Wait a
of the
minute,
Hill
what's
and
with
Star Wars and
Hans?
Toho.
I'm gonna have.
Long name. It's like just. Why does it have all that extra stuff in there?
Oh, for it to do the for it to have alternatives.
Alternatives.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. So,
Y'all, you can go.
are we ready?
I'm
Yes.
ready. I'm ready. I'm
The
ready.
Rapid Mercenary Pilot. That's what it said. Let's do
Okay,
it.
there we go. Pirate Ank Hill meets Mighty Morphine Han.
Morphine.
King of the Hill meets Splatoon meets Star Wars vs. Troho Project The Early Years by Wu Chang'an.
Help.
A long time ago in a galaxy far away. Author's note: I've been wanting to write a King of the Hill meets Splatoon meets Star Wars vs. Toho Project story since forever. Disclaimer: I am not the official creators and don't own King of the Hill meets Splatoon meets Star Wars vs. Toho Project. Only my OC, Ultimate Jade, is my property.
Oh
Ultimate Jade.
A little later, Hank Hill was taking a shit. He was having trouble though. It felt like days passed and still no sign of release. Christ, when is the epic poo gonna pass? Hank Hill exclaimed, his face wincing with effort.
Bro, no.
He made every effort in his little boy body to expel this demon king from his womanly backside.
This sounds like a Star Wars story that I listened to from another fanfiction reading crew.
Just as Ank Hill was going for another push, without warning, the bathroom door suddenly burst open unexpectedly. Ah! Well, hello, Hank Hill. A seductive pose whispered from the doorway. A
Yes,
shadowy
no,
person
no,
stood
no,
leaning against
no.
the door frame.
Someone seductively leaning in the doorframe while our hero is on the toilet. This definitely sounds like another Star Wars fic I am familiar with.
His deep, sensual voice, which Hank Hill knew immediately. His mind began racing, and a nervous sweat began pouring from his face and groinal area.
Why does this sound like Reimu fights the bad guys of the darkness?
Unzan, is that you? What are you doing still awake? He appeared in nothing but a towel, seemingly ready to take a steamy shower. However, he couldn't with Hank Hill nearby. They were like family now. Unzan was like his mother-in-law. Any sane person would never allow their own mother-in-law to see them in the nude, right? Right? Shit!
No, that is directly lifted from aforementioned Star Wars fic.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Like I said, like they pulled various sources from various sources.
Okay.
Oh, I felt dirty from masturbating all day. You ever feel dirty, Hank? Yes,
I mean, no, never.
Hank Hill shrieked. He became so immensely worked up.
Going from what the heck?
He became so immensely worked up, he cleaned his colon clear of the demon feces that had been clogging it. That readily? Oh, I see. His voice also cracked like he was 13 again, but in comparison to the loud flatulence he just unleashed, who cares?
Jeez.
Unzan heard, though, and giggled like an adorable baby girl.
What the fuck is this?
It sent tingles all up Hank Hill's spine. Oh, you've always been the shy one of the family, Hank Hill. Hank Hill was not shy at all. He defeated future Mima and blew up her evil machines for Christ's sake.
That's why she's never returning again.
And now he suddenly found himself speechless. Was he going to see his metaphorical mother-in-law literally naked? Little did he know that was merely a chocolate source on the banana split of love that was to come. The shy and excitable one, said Unzan, finishing the sentence with a sly smile. What the? And before Hank Hill could send the third word out of his mouth, Unzan's towel dropped to the floor, setting his swingy bits free from the mist of the shower. Hank Hill noticed everything on him instantly. His soft butt, his magically gravity-defying middle leg, and the big thingy-covered birthmark on his butt. Which made him feel funny, as he had one there too.
Capitalized him and he, so God is in this story now.
Sure.
Jesus. God damn it. Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, I think Twitch chat is salty. Let's see.
Yeah, chat is taking this way too seriously.
Still,
No, just one, right? One person, no.
That's always going to act well, Koki.
still the sight of his.
I like it.
Alrighty. Still the sight of. Still, the sight of his near-perfect body caused Hank Hill's penis to become very hard. It stood erect and proud, pointing straight towards the mighty heavens.
Oh.
Oh my, Hank Hill, you're more impressive than I thought.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Unzan. You're cute too.
This is so wrong, it raced through his head as lightning speed, but the beautiful, wet, soapy body that stood before him otherwise, shapely body was everything Hank Hill could want something to wink to. Yet did family-like relationship matter? Nah, but as Hank Hill was committing to the path they couldn't go back from, Pirate Hank Hill burst into the toilet.
I can't do this anymore. Fuck that.
What?
Fuck that.
What are you up to?
Oh my god.
Not
Do it, Andrew.
Do the Unzan voice now?
No, do the Hank Hill voice, because I'm doing Pirate Hank Hill.
Oh no! Oh
So,
no!
we got Hank Hill and Pirate Hank Hill.
As he
Oh my god!
casually slipped his pants
I'm
back
so
on.
confused.
Oh my god!
Unzan, who Pirate Hank Hill didn't notice, picked up his towel and backed out slowly. Really?
I was just having a shit. See?
Hank Hill gestured to his shit. Oh, that's a shit, alright. What a hell of a shit.
Okay.
Okay,
if you're done, we better go.
So Hank Hill put his other pants on and left. He had a serious case of blue balls, but at least his anus didn't feel so bad now. As he walked out, Uzan whispered one word. A word full of hope. Later. Hank Hill giggled. Fortunately, their traveling companion was as oblivious as ever and didn't notice. Pirate Hank Hill had been fighting future Bemis troops all night. He had made quite a mess. Unzan winked at Hank Hill when no one else was looking. Later, he mouthed them silently so no one could hear. Oh, it's like a flashback, being like, oh, that's significant or something.
A whale-looking blackback.
Oh.
Pirate Hank Hill sat at the bar. It was empty save for him. Even the owner had already left him alone. Just Pirate Hank Hill, the whiskey in his glass. Pirate Hank Hill's friends had tried to stop him from going, but after that event, Pirate Hank Hill could no longer stay. Thinking about it made his eyes well up to prevent bursting out and crying, as Pirate Hank Hill really, really deeply wanted to do. He lifted the whiskey and gulped it down. The burning liquid warmed his throat and heart.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
It was the only comfort Pirate Hank Hill still had in this world. Pirate Hank Hill tried to take his mind of the present, to slip into the past rather than wallow in sorrow.
Of the present? What?
Sheesh. Sorry, I just have to look at this chat because I wasn't paying attention, and it's like
Which one did you?
I didn't
Someone's
know
being
this
a
was
fucking prude.
yeah.
That's
Writer Fang Neo is angry that
This stream is not as serious as they would have liked.
Right. Like, it's an insult to creative writers everywhere. No, only the bad ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
I could be failure.
Just settle down. Don't take it seriously.
Right.
No, man, this is insulting
Anyway,
to writers like
I
me
don't
everywhere.
think
How dare you
should
do
even
this?
take it seriously.
I'm gonna call my lawyer.
But-
is my favorite fanfiction ever.
But the funny thing is that he actually is taking personal offense to this and saying this is an insult to creative writers everywhere, even though some of us in this very room are creative writers, at least by hobby.
I'm not creative with writing.
But it didn't work. Pirate Hank Hill was still just at a bar, keeping the whiskey company. Suddenly the door opened behind him. Footsteps, then a figure sat down next to him and took the bottle. Oh, by the way, Neo, if you're still here, if you think that's bad, go read My Immortal. You'll really hate that.
Oh my god.
Can I see that? Would like a link?
That's probably their favorite.
Long
Oh,
time.
please. Oh, please, I like boys like these.
Long time, spoke Agent Unzan, as he poured himself a glass as well. Before Pirate Hank Hill realized it, his rage took over, and he lunged at Agent Unzan. He ended with punching Agent Unzan in the face. I deserved that, Agent Unzan said, and took a gulp from his whiskey. Go away, Pirate Hank Hill said. Not before you hear my offer. Agent Unzan said, I don't want to hear about no offer. I don't know what a JPEG is.
I don't know what a JPEG is.
Pirate Hank
I
Hill
just want
spoke.
a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Pirate Hank Hill spoke. He really didn't want anything to do with Agent Unzan, not after that. I don't want anything to do with you, not after that. Damn it, it wasn't your fault, Agent Unzan. It was none of our fault. Yes, it was. It was my fault. I could have stopped it, Pirate Hank Hill said. I should have stopped it from happening. Calm down, Pirate Hank Hill, Agent Unzan. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. But no matter what Agent Unzan said, Pirate Hank Hill still felt that it was his fault. I need you, said Agent Unzan. Just one more time. Just one more job and I'll leave you alone. Oh, loneliness. That would be nice. No one around. No one to remind Pirate Hank Hill of that.
Oh, God.
One more job, Pirate Hank Hill muttered. Alright, one more job it is. And with that, he gulped down the remaining whiskey. Time for action.
More beer.
I'm sorry. Sorry that my Hank Hill is slowly, like, diverging into a Bill Clinton. AMG, we're almost there, Pirate Hank Hill said after traveling for ages.
Ringo in this story now?
Good
Oh my
grief,
God.
I didn't think we had journeyed this far.
How long?
They sat down for a rest break to plot their trajectory to the Evil One's HQ base.
Bad guys HQ?
We must find the propane and propane accessories.
Find the probe.
Oh, forget about all that, said Pirate Hank Hill, who's generally
What?
considered a
I
moron.
just
So we all laugh at them for forgetting. Haha, funny,
I love
huh?
Blockbuster.
Haha, you remember now. Yes, good. What happened next was so cool you will like it a lot. Basically it went like this. Only it was even cooler because I didn't have to write it. But it was in my head, the words didn't get in the way, by the way. Excuse me if I skip the words occasionally, it's to save time. Okay, after they finished the pencil case, they went to the base where the final battle started when they got there. Don't worry, the bad guy dies.
Don't worry.
Spoiler.
The bad guy died.
And everybody wins.
Spoiler alert.
What?
Bye, Nina.
I got spoiled one.
Okay, later Hank Hill and Unzan were alone again. It's later, said Unzan, pulling Hank Hill towards the bathroom. But what about the others? I'll just tell them you're helping me shower. They won't suspect a thing. Oh wait, it's you, Andrew.
Oh.
This is your line. True, they're all idiots.
True, they're all idiots.
Wait, get me out of here. Then suddenly Unzan was naked. Hank Hill wondered how he did that. He must have been nearly naked this whole time. The
Oh.
shower had turned on. Hank Hill was all ready. Unzan thought it up, couldn't find. The soap dripped off his body at a seductively slow pace. Hank Hill could not contain the powerful urge of excitement that raced through his veins. The alluring look of his nudie comrade became too much for him to fathom, and his erect penis launched a mighty wall of steam.
Bitte walk my penny talking.
Maximum sex. That's a good idea.
What?
That was pretty gross.
Why did you pick maximum fat?
Hey, it wasn't my idea to do maximum sex.
I know it's not your
Wait,
idea.
whose
I'm asking
idea
the guy
was
who
it?
said it.
Oku's.
I think it
I
was.
can-
Let's see.
I just
There,
wanted to see how cringy it got.
okay, there Hank Hill sat, his pink panties
Yeah.
pulled down at his ankles, on a toilet full of poop with his bodily fluids on full display, his eyes bulging from his face. Unzan giggled as Hank Hill's dignity shriveled and died, but Hank Hill had always enjoyed that delightful sneaker. Even after he found out he was his own flesh and blood. What?
Well,
Oh my
what
god.
do we do now?
Unzan and Hank Hill are related?
What?
Mother-in-law?
What the?
What do we do now? Hank Hill said, desperately trying to sound suave. We do it. It? Yes, it. We do it? Yes. Oh, and with that, Unzan jumped on Hank Hill. What little remained of their clothes plopped off quickly, some fell in the toilet. Let's get you out of my... let's get you out of my toilet dreams and into my bed. Hill stuttered, really trying to be slick, but he knew it was
Look at the
hopeless
stream.
to be suave on the shitter.
Look at the stream unknown. But you may want to turn back.
I don't know.
Morning,
Yeah,
fools.
no.
What the hell's going on here?
Turn away. I'm reading. I have wrought an abomination.
Fan fiction.
Yeah. I decided to ship Unzan and Hank Hill, and now I regret it. Unzan hopped gleefully out of the shower. The soap continued pouring from his shapely body. Hank Hill stood up from the toilet, his naughty bits proudly waving about and his pants still down around his ankles. He hurried to chase his shapely body down. He fell in the doorway, tripping over his pants. He pulled his face up from the floor and gazed at Unzan dancing on the kitchen table. The night reeked of eroticism, and Hank Hill could see that it was going to be all-you-can-eat pork fest.
Oh my god, why?
And it
I
was.
just woke up and I already feel like I have to start drinking.
Oh.
Don't give me my link.
Unknown, by the way. A lot of this is directly lifted from a real Star Wars fic.
Oh God!
Unzan was soon writing Hank Hill like a pogo stick. Poke me deeper, deeper, goddammit. Oh God, I'm going to hell, Hank Hill screamed. Oh God, I'm going to hell.
Okay, I'm bringing out the whiskey.
Hank Hill still had his Hawaiian shirt on and Uzan was dripping soapy water all over the bed. Or kitchen table.
Oh. Okay.
Did Hank Hill wipe? Did Hank Hill flush?
I don't think so.
No. Remember, their clothes are in the toilet. Well, some of them are. So,
Yeah.
how do I send this story to this chat?
Okay, his
What?
perky
think you
penis
can.
swung around like a happy child on a moon bounce. Up, up, down, down, left, right. Hank Hill liked it. It was a big, beautiful thing that ached to be sucked on.
Up, down, down, left, right, BA start.
Right. Hank Hill especially liked that from this angle he could not see the awkward birthmark on his ass cheek. Which was a relief. Hank Hill wanted to be hard and strong when it counts for the person he had always thought of as his uncle. Oh, Hank Hill, he breathed heavily,
Not
deep and
mother-in-law
cavernous.
anymore.
What are we doing wrong? Oh God, yes, he yelled back at his naked uncle.
Who
Good,
just
yes,
joined.
yes, Grandpa. Who's on screen?
Oh God!
Okay,
What the hell are you talking about now?
When it was over, they cleaned
you may
themselves.
want to turn back.
The room of the nearby hangar down, it took a while. Fortunately, they finished before any of their friends got back,
Okay,
so their
so-
little secret was safe for now. The next morning, we got everything ready and went out to infiltrate Future Mima's base, and with my complex plan and sexy disguise, we managed to obliterate their unstoppable force. We then defeated Future Mima, and everyone rejoiced. I came back from the celebrations to find Pirate Hank Hill and Agent Unzan in my bedroom naked. Ultimate Jade said, Pirate Hank Hill, you need to make a choice. Manly Agent Unzan believed the same thing. He said, I believe the same thing, I cannot go on like that. He was right, of course. It couldn't go on like this. I had to make a choice. The choice was, I pick, I said with all the pain in the world in my heart, because I knew that excluding one or the other was the true betrayal of my feeling. When I looked at them, I saw them both waiting my very breath. I pick both of you. I can't choose, and this is the modern age. I should be able to pick both of you. There's enough for both of you to love me.
You get bait.
You know,
recognize my wisdom, and at the end,
everybody should have really
everything was
come in
right.
while fucking.
You get bait. Okay.
We all live happily together, after all, in my new hut.
Oh, together spelled wrong.
Yes.
TOGETHRE.
You know, you really all should have come in whenever fucking Hank Hill and Unzan were having sex in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Alright, here's a link to the fic, I guess.
It reminds me of the time I walked in on Minnie and Oku doing it. It's like, God damn it, why?
I
Really?
don't want to ask questions because I was asleep. But what the fuck happened when I was asleep?
We made
Oh,
fanfiction.
the bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Reading
Okay.
I made the best Fire
Friendship,
Emblem
yeah.
character ever.
Fire Emblem.
And it was fucking boring.
Oh boy.
It was.
Alrighty, how about we
I had
just
to do
do...
Mario voice to make
How-
it less boring.
How about we just do Toho Project?
Okay.
Yeah.
How
Can I
about
help?
one?
Wait, maybe I can help a little bit. I can hear your menu.
Fancy era? Okay.
Okay. I'll be
What
at
the hell did I
comic.
get myself
Oh,
into?
oh,
Marcy the Inkling 117 asks.
Oh, did you get something completely different?
Utsureyushi.
Let's see.
What's that?
No, wait, not Utsu, just Utsuho, Reimu, and we're gonna do Marissa as the male sidekick 1.
She's gonna be.
Marissa, what, gender bent?
Shh, don't you know Marissa's a boy?
Bisexual.
Manrisa.
Anyway, author's name. What should it be? I know. There.
Charles Angel.
You know.
Kalos Angel.
Okay, and what about the ratings?
Wait. What do you mean waiting? What?
Reimu fights the bad guys of the darkness. Why, Talos Angel?
Like, what should be the violence, ego, sex, and cliche
It
ratings?
should be a friendly Christian story.
Okay, please.
Okay, fine. We're gonna make it a friendly Christian story.
Yay!
Just
Let's do this.
fine.
Yeah, because I'm a Christian.
What
and
cliches
better
are-
way.
Everything's low but the cliche, which
Yes.
is just sad. Wait, is Talus Angel a boy or a girl?
Talus Angel
Yes.
is a girl.
Yes.
Alright,
Chaos. No, stop.
Choas. It's not chaos, it's Choas.
The literacy was. Well, just make it so that the literacy is like still manageable.
Alright, it's still manageable.
Okay.
What?
Oh, by the way, no, let's do stars.
Why that clapping all clean?
Okay, so I found a way to turn on dark mode, but alright, this is pretty
Are you a
unreadable.
boy or girl? The
This is
Pokemon
also pretty
flashbacks
unreadable.
Are real.
Oh,
Let's
good
see.
God.
Okay, now it's covered. No, I can't even.
Alright, there. I think that's fine, but
Better.
I found the best part of the website. A long
What?
time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Toho Project, Escape from Hakure. Shrine,
Oh my
something.
God.
Episode 4. Author's
Oh.
note, nothing is mine except my character Lithium. Enjoy. Lithium felt really depressed one day. She had just found out that she was adopted. Her real parents turned out to be nobles from Europe. They had an upper class tower and they were mighty ricked. But she made none of that richness around it. It made her feel pretty bad about herself, so she listened to some good music. But nothing she did not have to be depressed as Reibu came in and held her hand. They had fallen in love at the end of the story. See?
I love OU. I love OU. What's I love OU?
Okay, I need to be able to read this.
Okay, I got the kazoo out.
Jesus, where's my? I don't have a kazoo.
You're not Tsuko-ji.
We're not even reading.
Back
that.
almost
She's-
episode level.
And she said, I love OU so much it hurts. What is wrong with you? Do you feel bad? Then I feel bad. So Lithium told her the whole story. She was shocked to hear this and said, I'm really shocked to hear this. Your parents are monsters. Which one? All 4 of them. I don't like them as much as I don't like Lily White.
Willy White. Oh, good spring is here.
And that was a lot because Lithium knew that
Yeah,
Reimu
bitches.
hated Lily White because she was unbelievably stupid and fat.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, Betty White was.
Story of my life.
But Reimu took out a letter. This had just arrived, said Reimu. Lithium opened the envelope and inside was an invitation. Most esteemed Lithium said the message. You are condored invited to the royal ball of your parents, your real parents, miss. We hope to see you
Condored
soon. Most
invited.
esteemedly yours, Duchess.
Oh my God.
Oh my, said Lithium, this is rad, but Reimu was a little skeptic. Maybe it's a trick. Why, said Lithium. Because there are rumors of Sakuya Izayoi still being around.
Wha-
Yeah, she hasn't been around since Toho 13, but she may be back.
Oh my God.
Surely she could not come all the way to Europe, said Lithium confidently, because she didn't think that Sakuya Izayoi could travel that far. Herm, said Reimu contagiously. We just have to be careful. Hold on, exclaimed Lithium. There is something else in the invitation. Princess Lithium, hereby we also bestow upon you the keys to the cage of a flying unicorn your parents have provided you with.
Am I a glitch or
Also-
something?
Also, whenever you hold this key in your hand, your powers are increased. Lithium was really happy with that, but also felt a little bad for Reimu. After they had a relationship,
Yep, something that you would write when you're drunk.
Reimu had taught her flying, and she picked it up really well. She was now even better at Reimu than at the flying. Sorry, even better at Reimu at the flying. So they went and picked up the flying unicorn. It was really quick and agile, and flew around at them like it really enjoyed itself. It took a moment, but with enough training and perversion, Lithium trained it to her will.
Hey!
Now they could go and visit their parents. But little did they know that the invitation was not from Utsuho's European noble parents, but from Lily White instead, and she had teamed up with Sakuya Izuyoi. Then our gang knew what to do. They had to infiltrate Sakuya Izuyoi's foreboding dungeons, but in order to do so, they had to wear a disguise. Lithium thought long and hard about the best disguise. They couldn't be too obvious or threatening because then Sakuya Izuyoi's guards could catch them, but they couldn't look too mundane because then Sakuya Izuyoi's guards would never let them in. No, they had to be clever. So Lithium came up with the best...
Hey, Minnie.
Hello.
Run, Minnie, run!
Welcome to
Get out of here, life. Okay,
Welcome
me.
to reading cringy fanfiction.
Hey, actually, this is a pretty safe one. Minnie, you can stay. So Lithium came up with the best idea she had. They would dress up in gothic clothes. Rainbow's friends were a little skeptic at the idea, but they all agreed that it was for the best. But where would they get the best gothic clothing to surprise the guards? With Utsuho knew exactly the best store to go. Tramp Vamp.
Tramp Vamp. The Nugan Sogyo Tramp Vamp.
So they all went there.
A subdivision of Hot Topic.
I like to think of it
Tramp
as the Hikachiya store. So they all went there in the deep of the night and smashed the door lock in order to enter the store. Rainbow deactivated the alarm so they could easily get into the store and take whatever they needed in order to infiltrate Sakuya Izuyoi's headquarters. But that was okay because Utsuho knew the store owner and she'd be heavily compensated after the adventure, even though she was already quite rich from her gothic store franchise.
Oh, her famous gothic store franchise.
Utsuho.
Yes, I'm back.
Lithium.
Yes, did you know she had a chain of other clothing stores?
Lithium put on a nice tight red leather pants, then a black tank top with My Chemical Romance's logo on the back, and on top of it all, a nice long leather coat with red streaks on the side. Then she painted her nails black and used red to draw little drops of blood on there, but she only did that because it was the color of Renault Skimmer. She had dyed his hair these days, not because she is a vampire or a killer or something.
Edgelord!
Utsuho, Vinny, you came at the right time. Utsuho wore a short red skirt with long black stockings. Wait, is Minnie in here? Okay, good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Utsuho wore a short red skirt with long black stockings that had holes where the toes would go, so she could still paint her toenails. And she also had a corset made from unicorn's gut that looked so awesome on her.
What?
Over this, all she had a long leather coat. Reimu also had cool clothes. Author's note, but I'm running out of imagination to describe, so I guess she looked like Neo from The Matrix. I know, it's an old movie, but those clothes look so cool.
Oku, I could probably dig it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Finally, they were ready to face Saki Izunoi, and this is where the story ends. It has come to my attention that some readers don't like my art. They say that it's all anti-Semitic. SXUs V, but are like that.
This is our twist ending.
And racist. I had a black classmate in my class once and he was really stupid, lol. That hurts me a lot, really, a lot.
Yeah, definitely not racist.
This is not racist, guys.
Do you know how long it takes me to write my stories? Do you think I like it being stuck at home with nothing to do but writing my soul into my art? My favorite show just ended and I was on Team Jacob. Writing is the only thing that makes me happy, but if that isn't good enough for you people, then I'm going to call it quits. Yeah, that's I won't finish the story. You forced me into this. Sad face. Happy now? I want to thank Pretty State 5 and Tinker Snuggins for beta reading, but I can't take it anymore. So long, internet. I won't miss you.
Thanks,
Bye,
M. Night
man.
Shyamalan.
Bye, man. Well, here goes a lot more meme.
That was quite the ending. Wow.
Yep.
Wonderful ending.
10 out of
Wait,
10.
what? It's over? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's over.
It was. Oh boy.
It ended in the author rage quitting.
I tell us, Angel.
Charles Angel. Just
But tell us, Angel, guys, believe me.
yeah.
That's her.
Alright, let's do this one more time. and I'm going to do something special. The hero's name is...
I have to leave in like half an hour.
Don't worry. The hero's name is Phil.
I may have to leave any
Phil.
second.
The hero's superpower is being the Chode Warrior. Hero's hobby is fapping.
Shyamalan ding dong.
Hero's hometown is Daly City. Hero's home world is the Philippines. I think y'all know where this is going. Female sidekick 1, Cheetah. Male sidekick 1, Jack. Female sidekick 2, I don't know who to do. Male sidekick 2 would definitely be Horat. The villain would be Tito.
Alright, I'm gonna keep watching the stream, but I gotta go do something real quick.
Alrighty. The MacGuffin is Dank Kush. Okay, first of all, who should I make the second female sidekick? I'm thinking Cherry Pie.
Callie? I don't know.
I know. The author's name would be Nump.
No.
And all 4 would be cranked up. I think y'all know what kind of fanfic this is gonna be.
Just everything is going. Oh, I still have nothing.
Alright. I think I'm gonna start this. Unofficial and uncensored by Nump. What? What is it, Andrew?
Okay, hold on a second.
Alrighty, so, dear the Nutshack fans, like many of you, I was really pissed off by what they just did to me. How they treated Nump was absolutely unforgivable. I thought that it was a joke at first, a dream sequence, but no, they actually did it. They actually did that to Nump. I was absolutely outraged. I wanted to go berserker and kill all the writers, rip their hearts out and force them to eat it in the name of Nump. How could they do that? Nump was one of the most beloved characters of all time. He should not be treated like that. I have written a story about how they should be treated. A proper example of writing and respecting Nump. It was the best of the times. It was the worst. Wait a minute. Did I set the settings right? Yeah, I did. Alright. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was sexy times. Phil woke up one day and discovered that he was goth.
0 to 100 already.
That's how this shit starts. And by the way, this is definitely your average episode of the Nut Shack. Phil woke up one day and discovered that he was goth. His parents had come to him and told him that he was really adopted and was in fact the descendant of the fallen angel. Oh my god, guys. There's an actual episode of the Nut Shack where Phil tries to find out who his real father is. That's what makes this hilarious. And yes, I know this thing. These things. Blah. So now knowing that Phil was the relative of the great Duke of the Night, Phil saw that he had to change everything about him because he was not really what he thought he was. But luck would have that Phil's best friends, Cheetah and Nump, had heard the news of Phil's parents and that they had arranged to accompany Phil on his journey to find himself. First stop...
I have to eat, guys.
Oh, alright, later. First stop, the shopping center.
Bye.
At the shopping center, Phil went to all the cool black clothes stores. Now that he was really a half vampire, or as his parents told him, a dampire. Author's note, really, that's what they're called. You mean dampfire?
Damn.
His parents has given him a credit card with unlimited funds to become his true self.
Unlimited funds.
Sorry, unlimited, sorry. But Phil was really actually very depressed. It was really hard to suddenly discover that your parents had lied to you all these years, and it wasn't made it any better by Phil suddenly remembering a horrible thing of his past. Phil was sexually abused. Now Phil also remembered by who but he didn't care to tell Cheetah and Nump because he was all afraid that Thai would discover what had happened to Phil and why Phil was depressed. So while they were picking out black and red clothes and nail polish, funny thing is, Phil actually does wear black clothes. Phil tried to fight his tears by listening to evidence. Because the first time in Phil's life he had that feeling someone understood his pain, so Phil listened to the songs in one ear while using his other ear to follow Nump's story. But it was difficult because Phil really loved Nump. Phil knew these were wrong feelings to have because, you know, it's Nump, and their love would make life very difficult because Phil also remembered a prophecy that someone had told him in the past, before he was wrapped, that said that if Phil would ever fall in love with Nump, that then Tito would find them and kill them.
Phil was wrapped in coconut paper.
And as Phil was putting on some new blood-red ankle spikes that went well with the dark black studded dog color that Cheetah had recommended, Phil suddenly saw a glint in the distance that he knew instantly what it was. It was the diamond cock ring of Tito.
What?
That would actually make sense in the Nutjack universe. That you would see a glint and it would be Tito's cock ring. He had come to haunt Phil and destroy Nump. You know, I think Tito's nappy would be better bustier, don't you think? Sorry, I can't do a Phil voice. This is gonna be my best Phil voice. I don't know. You see, you're smarter than those G-strings," replied Phil.
G-string?
Yeah, true. But what are you talking about? Said Phil, and they all laughed because they knew Phil would kill them if they didn't. They arrived at Tito's farmhouse and entered. "You have arrived, I see. Pity. I was just talking to my boss." "Your boss," says everyone. "He means me." Suddenly Satan appeared behind them.
Satan.
OMG, they all said in unison. "Your G won't save you now, mere mortals." How do you like that feel? With that, he struck down his falk and killed Cheetah. "You bastard, you will pay for that. You see, I am evil. I killed. I am Satan."
Oh yeah.
"Nump's daughter is the most pretty woman in the country," said Phil. "What?" Phil smiled softly, as he knew what he meant. Dramatically, Phil pulled out his Bible. "Also, this doesn't work in Isaac. With the true word of God, our Savior, and with the power of Christ, I compel you to leave." "No, not the holy word of God. My powers of communism and government overreach is no match."
Powers of communism and government overreach.
Satan exploded. Satan exploded with the holy light of justice. A shower of Satan bits rained down on everyone. "This is true power, not that evil magic," said Phil, flexing his holy biceps. As Satan exploded, Phil's son saw Tito again in the middle of the explosion. "Tito! It's me, Tito. First, the Satan was inside me and then got out, but when I was inside Satan, you exploded Satan, so only the inside was left, which was me."
Exploded Satan?
"So does that mean we need to fight now, Tito?" "No way, Phil. When I was inside that Satan, before you exploded him, I still heard what you said. What you said about love and the Lord. And how we all have to be good to be saved by the Lord. I want the peace now. I have seen the light." "Oh,
Not
that's good."
true, actually.
"What?"
No, nothing. Sorry.
"Oh. Oh, that's good. Love has shown you the way." And with that, Tito and Phil became friends. Tito got baptized the following week, and Phil helped out. After that, they had some meats and went home. The end.
Power Super Mecha Death Christ compels you. Should've been that.
Okay, I asked for a nice Christian. Wait, who asked you for a nice Christian fic earlier?
I did not.
Like in the Toho fic, but we got one for the Nut
Who
Shack.
did?
What's Nump?
Nump is the guy who sings the Nut Shack theme.
Oh.
So that is an actual show? Are you serious?
Yes, the Nut Shack is a real show. Where have you been? Alright, I think we had enough of this, because I feel like I'm going to go insane. This was an amazing stream. I'm glad y'all came to contribute and came to listen, but I think I'm gonna call it a day and relax for the rest of this day of rest.
Okay.
Thank you all very, very much for coming. I'm Stevo the Human, and I hope we have streams as fun as this one, if not more fun. Thank you.